the entire time, haven't I? That is what happens when you haven't done this stream in a little bit, when you're just not even thinking about it. Hi, I'm having MomoCon stuff go on. For the most part, everything's already done. Most of my I have a lot of volunteers. I have a lot of volunteers this year, and we're gonna need a lot of people on Saturday. So I will do what it takes to make sure that we have our 8 people on Saturday to run stuff. And that probably means we're gonna be upping people, but I'll probably send out an email tonight and just get a count of like, okay, of the volunteers that have signed up and said yes and that have come into the department, send a blanket email to everyone and say who has got their shifts and who hasn't been able to get their shifts, because the site doesn't show them anything. And then I'll say, listen, I will work with you directly to make sure that you get your shifts, but hopefully I won't have to do that, and that you'll be able to see them. Some of my volunteers have been able to see them and some of them haven't, so I don't know what's going on. But either way, it's Nexus time. I remember the thing I was doing the last time I played this game. And we never finished it because I had no idea what I was doing. So let's finish that. So right now we have the ability to multi-class everyone. Everybody can have a subclass. And I need to pull up the guide. Other things, skill simulator. If only to be able to look at like what skills are what. Because I don't remember if I can see skills this way or not. So like, that wasn't what I wanted. Manage, set subclass. Can I see? It is good health. Backline offense, frontline offense. All right. So what I need to do is I need to look at like classes. Here's the thing. If I do this, no, it doesn't actually let me look at the charts. So what if I do that? Is there something that will actually translate well? If where is the YouTube window? Do I not have it on this scene? All right, let's go to the full screen for a second because I know it's there. Properties. No, that's just wrong. I don't think we need to worry too much about the end game stuff. This, I guess, has to do more with sort of the in-between. And I can explain later stuff, but like it's the initial shit that we need to look at. All right. So we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna come over to this screen. Here's what we're gonna do. So we are looking for a class to go along with my pugilist. So pugilist. So actually, can The last thing is this is Engard, which I can explain if I need to, but most of this is about increasing defense. Not necessarily anything about like Yasumi's been doing pretty good on defense, so I don't even know if we need to do that with her. So this is like, this is good damage. That could be good. Increasing like the healing. We're already doing a lot of AoE healing, so I don't know about that. So after image, I mean, they're only going to get up to a 25% chance to create an after image. So I don't know. Medic, I don't see any reason why why medic would be the right option here. Survivalist, I mean, sure, a lot of these are nice, but I don't think any of these specifically do what I need for the pugilist. Ronin's not going to have it because they have physical attack, I'm sure, but pugilist damage doesn't come from almost forgot I had a mute button. Pugilist damage doesn't come from single individual really strong hits. They come from like a lot of hits altogether, so I don't think Ronin would be there. War Magus, maybe. But War Magus doesn't do anything to increase how often they hit with binds. That's like the thing. That's the thing I want to buff on her, so. Highlander. Physical defense and physical attack up are really nice. I don't think a Highlander works really well. Well, certain things with a Highlander don't work really well if I'm trying to use a Sovereign. Physical attack, TP up. Snipu, act quick, top player. Not a gunner. Wouldn't be a sovereign because they don't really have anything to increase what I'm looking to increase. See, Pugilist Ninja could be really good. Let me see what we're getting. And I'm basing this solely off the idea that they have status attack up, which I would be able to get like an extra 9% chance to do status afflictions. Oh. Attack. Axe level. Melee attacks will hit for full damage. You can reach the enemy in the back row even if the user is in the front row. I'm assuming I can't get the full benefit of proficiency because I'm only going to put 2 points into it. Oh, that's not a thing. Decoys are nice, but that costs TP. That's not what we're looking for. Looks for better when the user is killed by an enemy attack, they will counterattack. Ranged fire. This turn has a high chance of evading physical attack. Sweet thing. Panic. A lot of clones to get that one, so that's not necessarily a thing. I mean, to be perfectly honest, what is that increase? It's only 1%. And we'd only need to, well, we'd have to put 2 points to get to the next. And then we only get 11% up on evasion, which is still evasion. And then normal attacks have a chance to just insta-kill something. We'd only get 5% chance to insta-kill, which is still not bad. A ninja's a potential option. By the way, guess what? We're going to be here pretty much. We might be here the rest of the night as I'm figuring this out. I mean, the only thing I think we would get here that would be really good would be TP up. So I don't think that's anything. Armor's probably not going to be it. Gun. Morale boost. Lens check is good defense up, and links are fun. Links are a fun build you can do. So this is throws. Blade flurry could be nice. They seem to work a lot off of their own thing. So there's that. Arcanist. So we would get the same thing here. Let's see. Does that stack? I mean, they don't have a ton of TP, but that could be weird. They already... That could be a weird one. We give them that would be really weird. If we gave them the circles, because they get TP based on how many people they bind. Oh, increasing something, inflicting something on multiple enemies will not increase the effect of the skill. Okay, so that doesn't work the way that I thought it, because I was like, that's bullshit if it does. And it doesn't. All right. So Harbinger, I don't think so. They have status attack up, so we could still get our point, not an our extra 9%. His action speed, start a battle. What do you get for being in my ass armor? Okay, so this could be interesting. So what are we getting out of this? Deals multiple instances of melee damage. What's the number of turns on that? So we could get it to 4 turns. At the cost of it going up by 9. I'm not even sure the damn armor is the right option, or I'm not even sure that this upper tree would be what we would go with. I mean, sure, we're dumping 4 points into this to get this to happen, and then we would probably come down the miasma armor train. Ability to remove my hands that reduce the duration by a number of turns. Okay, how many turns does it normally take? I guess there's ways to increase the amount of time miasma armor's up. Oh wow, that's actually really good. So that's almost a flat 25% damage decrease while miasma armor's up. So honestly, I think it's between the Harbinger and the Ninja. So they both have status attack up. What else do I get for this character for doing this? Mirage, which creates a decoy. Whenever they dodge, to get EV, they would get 11% more evasion. We would get that 0.9% or that 9% increase to status affliction chance. Let's see. Melee cut damage always hits. Did I see that right? Like they're the only one who those are the only ones that had status attack up that we cared about, right? Status defense up. Yeah, so Ninja had it, Zodiac didn't have it, Armor didn't have it, Shogun didn't have it, Nightseeker and Landshak's not gonna have it, Nightseeker didn't have it, Arcanist has it, but I don't know if that's the way I want to go with this character. Because their thing is all like, I do one attack and bind, and one attack and bind, and like follow up, and I'm doing all these attacks. They wouldn't really necessarily be using circles for a lot of stuff. Like, I don't see converting my pugilist into something that can't do that, or that can do what's going on there. So oh. So it's between these two. What do I get for the Harbinger if I take it? So we would probably go down this miasma armor route. And then so for 3 turns, it 3 turns at the start of battle, and then every 3 turns I get to spend a turn to go into miasma armor. But like, here's the thing. If I get this, I could have a lot of time where she's already really tanky. And it would give me, I guess, some amount of extra regen. It's only 2 TP per turn. That's the thing. Then Ninja, if we're doing Ninja, it's all about doing more evasion. Which Ninja has a better scaling, so as we go up in level, the amount of TP you get is percentage based. Although I think we only get 1% TP. Which for Natsumi is 10? No. That's only 1 TP. It's literally only one extra TP. I guess it adds over the course of a fight, and it could let me get off a couple of extra things. This is always where... Oh. Everything that she would do would go... Everything she would do would go down by 2 TP. I think it's going to be Pugilist Ninja. I don't know how much of these other things we're going to actually use. I mean, there's the chance we get this Mirage thing, which would put a decoy in the back slot. And it would be 50% of her HP, which is already like the highest in the party. The decoy's defense would be 70% of hers, which isn't necessarily the best. Her evasion would be an extra 7%. And the aggro would be... I'm the more I think about... And here's what we're going to do anyways. I'm going to resave somewhere else. And I think we are going to make... We're going to make our Pugilist subclass Ninja. I'm not worried about doing subclass. All right, so Nadia is a Ronin. What is Ronin's big problem? It is that they are not that tanky.
Pretty strength, dude!
Jesus. What are y'all doing in here? Shadow Jarek, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stat screen stream. So to explain, we're playing Etrian Odyssey Nexus. We just got the ability to set subclasses for all of our characters. And what that does, and I'll show you with the one character I've done it so far with. So, for example, Yasumi here is a pugilist by default. But she also has ninja as a side class. And that gets her basically almost the full tree, except like everything's half up. But I can dump points into this and it starts to get nutty. So 4 points into this is an extra 9% chance to do any afflictions, which is already really good for her. And then we can start doing these Mirage decoys. And start like suddenly in my back line, there's just an extra like character back there that's entire purpose is to draw aggro and take stuff. So the nice thing is that when they give us, when we take a subclass, we get extra skill points. If we didn't get extra skill points, this would be a little annoying, but they give us 5 skill points to work with, or 6, whatever. So right now, this is about covering characters' weaknesses or giving them more options of stuff to do. And which is why we're using this website. This website is a talent tree calculator. So I can calculate out how many points I would have to spend to get certain things. So, but I mean, beyond all of this loveliness, dude, how was your stream? What were you streaming? How are things? I've been so busy with MomoCon for the past like week and a half that I haven't like had the chance to really do a lot. Which is funny because I run tournaments at MomoCon, so yeah. So what we're doing right now is that we're taking her down the stance route. So she already gets a lot of buffs from attack. She has a lot of elemental damage, so that's not necessarily a thing. She already has an absolute truck of damage. We could give her more damage. We could give her a second truck. But do we want to do that? I guess is the question. Because there's a lot of options we could give her. Like, for example, Lynx, because she's as fast as she is, she gets Lynx. If she's the first person to attack and the Lynx off, there's a real chance like she just does a bunch of extra follow-up attacks because. Oh, you're moving. What area of town are you looking to move to? Are you looking to move to like sort of like the north center side of Atlanta, like the Sandy Springs area? Are you looking to move like to like the northwest, northeast? Where are you looking, man? Actually, you just reminded me I have to follow up with somebody. Want to do with this? Give her. Doesn't get any advantages from the status attack up. She's not using a lot of debuff skills, I don't think. At least that's not the way that I would be building her. She's already pretty self-sustaining, so we don't got to give her something that gives her more. That gives her stuff. No, man. I mean, I'm in the process of trying to find a new place to go to. Oh, you're aiming for a house rental. Okay. No, like, my roommates and I are working on trying to find an apartment to rent. And we know the area we want to be in because it'll be basically halfway between where I work down in Buckhead and my roommate works up in Alpharetta. And we think we found a place that we like the layout, which I also just remembered I have to do something else. Where is that? That is this one? Yes. I just remembered I needed to ping my roommates. I just remembered I meant to ask my roommate that. I wouldn't mind renting a house, but I have no idea where to find it. And it also doesn't help that I think my roommates aren't as interested in going for a house. So there's that. So I feel like we have two options here when we're adjusting our Ronin. We either find something that gives her more physical attack up, or we give her something that gives her tricks she doesn't have, or we give her something that gives her more defense. So Protector could be really good, but a lot of the stuff is like she's going to be attacking more often, which is why I'm leaning more towards giving her something for attack. Oh, well, I mean, you got to stay close to where your job is. I mean, if I had if I could have worked it out with my roommates, like if my one roommate wasn't getting a job up in up in Alpharetta, then we probably be moving a couple, like one exit up to where two of my friends live, because that apartment's really good. It's pretty close and it has Google Fiber, so. But the roommate is trying to avoid as much as possible getting having to do the 400 to 285 interchange at all. Hopefully we can avoid that. I mean, I think I'm leaning towards Gunner because that's also really cool. So that would be a 9% chance to activate skills twice, which is already pretty good. This would give her the ability to do extra binds if we really needed them, even though I don't think that's necessarily the best thing. We wouldn't care about that. Like, to be perfectly honest, we would get 2 points in penetrator for roughly 25% chance to activate. We could put either 3 points there or 4 points there to get the max, and that would cause some nutty things to happen because she's not activating links, she's not activating chases, she's not activating counterattack, she's all activating base skills. Yes. For anybody who happens to be in the Atlanta area on Memorial Day weekend, MomoCon is running a Smash Ultimate tournament. It is free to enter with your MomoCon Bass. See Smash GG. Smash.gg/MomoCon 2019 for more details. Oh, and also it's a 10k prize bonus. Or 10k pot. I think it's prize pool, I think is the right word. Yeah, prize pool sounds about right. So please feel free to come out and check us out. We're gonna be streaming everything, so, and like, I know it's rough. I know Vic is now helping us with MomoCon stuff because he is managing the streamer pods. So we have this little section, we have the section on the gaming hall floor where we have these pods where streamers can come in and just be able to stream live from the expo floor, and they can play whatever they want pretty much. So I know he's working on that, but I don't know if he's done anything else. What else would I get off of this if I was to go anywhere? Cover support for 1 turn reduces attack, defense, evasion for enemy in the back row. I can cast at the start of battle. Can I activate another ally? I can first charge volt. So, I mean, like, most of this we don't need because we have, like, elemental hits up here, and if I need to be hitting back row stuff, Airblade is just absolutely disgusting damage. Like, I shudder to think how hard what would happen is, like, okay, so Airblade hits for like 400, and then none of these it penetrates, so it hits through the back line, but then it triggers twice. That's disgusting. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do this. So Ronin Gunner, as weird as this is, as weird as that is, I think that gives her some cool tricks that she can occasionally do, and also give her access to like a few things if I really need some help. All right, let's do in order in the party. So our sovereign So, our Sovereign's entire shtick is putting up buffs, buffing people, and then getting TP and HP heals off of it and doing all this other crazy stuff. So we could make her tankier. We could make her subclass Arcanist. Arcanist just is like another way to do what she does, only it gives her the ability to affect enemies now. So it's like, okay, I can put a circle down that tries to bind everything. Put a circle down that tries to paralyze everything. Warding miss. Main ground, we don't need to care about. Necessarily had the best version of this. What's the percent restore on that? Only gonna be 1% no matter what, so that's not really the best. So the activation rate on a circle, if I put it down 8. That's the only thing, is like she doesn't have the best in terms of TP sustainability. The way she's at now, she can hit pretty hard. And she gets a lot of TP. She's either on 6 TP per turn whenever she buffs, or 6 TP when she buffs herself, or 8 TP when she buffs herself. I don't remember which one I have. But Arcanist could be an option. Farmer give them. That could be interesting. So like, I think medic does what I want it. What the hell? After the user is attacked this turn, further all further attacks against enemies attacked by the user will have increased damage. I mean, that could be kind of cool. I don't think I don't think she goes fast enough for that to be super useful. Imperial would be very, very much Whew. Hero could do some interesting things, but I sort of don't feel that does what I wanted to do with her. Let's see. What else? If you were going to take Highlander, we were going to make you a Highlander. What are we getting out of it? I don't know if we want this or not. We don't want to be consuming HP on her. There can only be one, and it sure is not the Sovereign. Because here's the thing. And this is the big trick with the Sovereign. end of the turn. Where's the status for it? Wait, that doesn't look right. I think this calculator's fucking off. I picked the wrong class. No, she's a sovereign. I have ignored this apparently. All right, so this is right, but like the big thing with them, where is it? Yeah, this is the thing. At the end of the turn, if HP is full, everybody gets healed, which is a big thing, and I don't want to be doing things to take HP away from her. That'd be so weird, and I don't think that would work, because again, I don't think they're doing a lot of stuff based on that. Shogun. Actually, hang on. Can I make them a Harbinger? What would this do? So they would only get up to I don't know if that would work. I don't think they have enough turns doing that. Even though that could be a cool idea. What would I get if I took that? What would I get off this? What would I take? Deja vu? What is this? Medic active skill? I don't think that's I don't think we want them to be attacked a bunch. Binds. Yeah, this is the hard part. It's like there's so many advantages I can get. I'm trying to think of what would be good. Maybe some TP cycling? TP cycling or damage? let's see. Uh, this is the hardest part. This is actually a really hard decision. The other ones, I sort of understand what they're doing, and I know what I'm doing with the last guy, with our survivalist. He's getting something that increases his TP, something that gives him a way to restore TP, which could be pugilist. That's weird enough to almost work. All right. So. Again, I had a thought a while ago about this, where, I mean, she's not getting a lot of value out of a lot of the stuff. Miasma armor is mainly just to get extra defense. Or an extra speed. Oh, no. Also, I did not get a lot of sleep last night, so it's definitely starting to happen. Let's think here. So hero. I don't think so. Protector, I think it's too much. Much emphasis on putting themselves in the point of I mean, sure, maybe some extra healing would be good. We already have a lot of healing, and it's like, if this was all healing to do this, I could see going for overheal, but only medic skill. Well, no, because these are not medic skills. This is not a medic skill. These are medic skills. I think Gunner does it because, again, it's not their big focus to do stuff. Like, I'm almost thinking Arcanist. As weird as that sounds, I'm almost thinking Arcanist. Because here's what that would do for them. It would give them 2% TP every time they cast it, so I think that makes any of the circles free, effectively, when they time out. We already have a lot of binds. So Imperial, I don't think we do. Elemental attack. See, here's the thing. We could make them an Imperial. Absorber could give them a lot of extra TP back. Wait, no. What? That's terrible. Hang on. Okay, so you guys can't see this, but basically, because it's too far down on the screen, I don't have a way to scroll on this page. And I don't feel like readjusting the shot. So I can only put 2 points into Absorber. And the first 2 points? Oh, wait, no, hang on. Oh, I misunderstood that setup. That was terrible. I was like, why is that a tier 3 skill? So it's two different restores. It restores a flat TP, we would get 3 T. We would get 3 TP. If we could get 1 more point, it'd be 4 plus a 1% return. But this is more just 3 TP return. No, I don't know about Imperial. Pugilist, I don't think does enough for them. Because their stuff is all about buffing the team. Is there anything in Highlander that could be good? Because I don't think there is. Not for a Sovereign. A Zodiac could get them stuff, but it looks like a lot of the stuff is not for you. I feel like I'm going around in circles, to be perfectly honest. Alright. Clear the well. I mean, this could be good. So, because Sovereign sits in the front row all the time, and in almost every instance I want their HP to be full, they would just get some free TP at the end of the turn. I think that could be good. What else could we get out of this? So, Harvest Festival. I would love an item increase drop rate. I might actually... that's already starting to look good. This is actually starting to look good. Because the Sovereign's already a solid class. So let's think about this for a second. What would we do? So we could get 2 points in Fearless, 2 points in Waste Not, and then just a flat 10% increase in TP, or in HP, or in EXP gain. So this could be weird, but I don't think a lot of the other classes give me what I'm looking for on this, which is just more tricks to do stuff. Alright, dude. We're not taking the top row. We would probably take 2 points in Waste Not, 2 points in Fearless, and then eventually work up to 5. Just because that's 15% more experience to everyone. Survival Wisdom. This is actually something I'm curious about. And I kind of want to see this. Let me see. So now I'm just looking through what people are talking about because I'm curious about what people say for like Oh, this was the thing I was looking for. Okay, so the Sovereign's popular. So there was a poll that was done on a Japanese wiki. So a Sovereign. I'm reading this wrong. Their Sovereign main class was Survivalist. Really? And Survivalist first, War Magus, Ninja, Zodiac. Really? That's not what I would have thought of at all. But why does that work? So if they're a survivalist. I don't know why that does. That... Is that getting like... You want to get sorting skill? You want to get like... Because almost all these other ones are kind of pointless. I wonder why. I'm legit about to go farmer. I'm curious about this. Yeah, I guess I'm having to look at this and go. So the Sovereign, the most popular one on here was that, but there were some people going farmer, and I think I kind of want to do that. So there was some talk of Zodiac, because Zodiac gives them some really nice elemental resistances. Let's see. You have to go all the way here. You know what? As weird as this is, Sovereign's already a super strong class. And if I can give them something to do things, then we're doing it. So now she has that. So now we are looking at our subclass for this. So this is our this is our War Magus. Which isn't the thing I just clicked on. It isn't even the thing I just clicked on at all. So let's look at what they were saying. So for War Magus Sovereign, I could see that. Night Seeker and Hero are the top three. Why Hero? Oh, wow. What is the damage? Jesus. Almost a 20% decrease in damage to the party. She's usually the last one to go. Okay, I see why this is happening. So then... if we were to go to here, that's an absolute butt ton of damage. It's almost... that's 325% damage ratio. Again, that's 25% down, damage down, 26%. Well, okay, I'm starting to understand why they did it. I think that's what we're gonna do. As weird as that is, that's what we're gonna do. All right. Last chance. Our survivalist. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, oh my god, this is insane. Because now, like, when I don't necessarily have it, when I don't have her doing anything else, it's like, okay, like, if somebody else binds it, sure, she gets to smack it and does stuff. But this also means that she's going a lot slower. On the off chance that somehow she's faster than someone, it would decrease her chance of being faster. I like it. I like it. I actually like that combo. All right, so what do they recommend? What are the top 3 for a survivalist? Ninja by like a literal overwhelming margin? Really? Why is that? Oh, I guess we want it because we are doing like blind for status chance up. Yeah, they have okay, you know what? I'm seeing it. Reduce and like getting Mystic Calm. Okay. As much as I want to be like, oh, I want 5 different subclasses for my 5 different main classes. This is too good to not think of. Just think of it like this. So we can give them an extra 9% on their chance to apply their debuffs, which Survivalist already has a chance with doing all of this stuff. To just has a 25% chance. I know for a fact that skill is maxed out. They have a 25% chance to attempt to bind the enemy's legs whenever they use one of their skills. Well, if I do that, that's an extra 9%. So it depends on how it adds, but it's like 9-ish%. And then I can decrease the cost of some of the more expensive stuff by 2. We only want one of them to go Mirage. Yeah. I feel like that would be a little bit too weird. If I actually started giving them... what is it? If I actually started putting points into speed up, and then like what, they would get 1% TP restoration. Oh, it's 2 plus 1%. I always misread that. That's a lot better. So 2 plus 1%, so that's like 3 or 4 TP every time they dodge. That could just help them be more self-sustaining. And I think that's like the biggest problem that Survivalist has, is that it is very hard to get them back up once they do that. So we are gonna do all right, so we're done with the class shit. Now we can actually do our specs. That took forever. All right, so So now we're here. Okay. Easily reduce your TP by that much is insane. And then status affliction chance up, absolutely. And then probably we'll think about the rest of this, but that's definitely where we're going for you. So Nadia, what were we gonna do? We were gonna do I think we were gonna do 4 points in penetrator and then 2 in multi-shot, and then we can come back to that later. So this was such a weird thing, but we're doing it. So double fearless, double waste not, I don't know what we're gonna do with the rest of these points. We may hold off on the rest of these and then just dump them into what she's already using. The point in that. The point in that. So I see why this is, and this is such a dumb thing, but we're doing this. In that we're putting 5 points into this because that's really cool. Do I have to have a shield on to do this? I mean, I can do that, but I gotta. We'll fucking find out. Yeah, I think I need a shield to do this, but I can deal with that. And then I think for the moment, we're gonna put just another point up here. They already have their own physical attack up, so I'm not even worried about that. We already have these. Where's my last point go? What's the thing that is that mind drain? Yeah, that's mind drain. So we already have mind drain rolling. We just put another point in heal. All right, and then Cole. Very, very, very similar thing. Absolutely want him to have that. All right, so everybody is all statted up. We have new multi-classing shenanigans. And I'm absolutely saving a different slot. That took an hour. That was an hour of stream time. I could have done it offline, but I wanted to do it online. All right, so now that I've actually looked at this, what are the other like really popular choices for classes? Okay, so let's say like my pugilist. Ninja by far, I see it. Highlander, I can see as an option. So for Ronin, Highlander, Gunner, and Shek. Really? What did I actually choose for her again? Chose Gunner. Gunner's up there. Sovereign, I did not understand the choices behind that. War Magus, I sort of chose. I didn't want another Sovereign class because I didn't think that was going to be what I needed. But if War Magus is now providing, like, if her job is now do the shield bash and then bam, and then but we're taking less damage in the process, it's insanely good to me. Party's physical defense rises until activation. And then our survivalist, we just gave them ninja because that is too good. Alright, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Alright, so here's the one thing I want to do. I'm gonna add a scene to this. Just is it existing? Don't make it visible yet. So make it not visible all the way at the top, so that way I can at least reconfigure it when it happens. Because if I come back over here, oh yeah, oh, it's because I don't have the right one selected. That'll do it. But if I go over here, I guess it decided, what? That's not even the right window. Huh? Yeah, the YouTube window just went weird. Whatever. Whatever. All right. We have enough to keep. Go ahead. Oh, I know why it did that. It's because I minimized this tab. Got it. Okay. I get it now. I wasn't sure what was going on because normally OBS doesn't do that, but I understand. I see what I have done. All right. I kind of want to go into a dungeon. So let's look at something. Can I see? We don't have any new missions. I don't think we have any quests that are available. You know what? Let's go talk to Kvadzir. Is there any quests, dude? Nope. All right. Sure. I do need to buy people new equipment. She needs to buy a new shield. I don't happen to have a shield on me right now, right? So what, 18 and 13? Oh wait, I gave her a different class. She has new armor. It's a lot less magic defense, but I don't think we're getting hit by a lot. Well, I don't know. I think the big thing we're going to buy right now is we're going to lose, well, okay, you know what? I just thought about something. Let me take care of that in a second. I might actually just take a quick break real quick. Is it? Oh, that is not what I thought it was. I'm just gonna go into a labyrinth for a second. All I'm looking to do here is get into a combat because I want to see. I have an area I need thread, right? I do. Good. What was this struck for this? I'm still gonna try to like feel it. Weak to blind, which we need to hit it with, and then I'm gonna hit it with an arm bind. And then you still basically work the same. She's already in upper stance, so let us, you know, we're just gonna that good damage. Doesn't have anything super big at the beginning. It was lightning, and we'll probably just do fire buff for that. Yeah, I need to have a shield. All right, so that was sort of the thing I wanted to know. Okay, that's like a 3% chance for her to do that, and she did it on the first time I used it. That's just fucking glorious. Our team just became, like, insanely wild. That's disgusting. And I love every minute of the thing I've done to my team. Alright. That was really cool. We need to buy her a shield. Alright. I'm okay with that for her getting 5 more defense. So that's perfectly fine. This didn't change what you have access to. You still have access to the same shit. You basically still have access to the same shit. Weapons will have changed. God, weapons will have changed. That gives her some interesting range. I didn't even consider what other things people are going to get access to. What's the my bat do for us here? TP up. Oh. Well, that's a little unfortunate. If someone wanted him to not use bows, then yeah. I think the big thing with this one is that I could have a second. I guess something other than a fist weapon equipped. I don't really need to rest too hard, but it should cycle everything. Full cycle. I don't. Is that okay? I don't. You ever get like a slight headache and you don't know what's causing it? Because there shouldn't be anything causing it. Yeah, that just happened. It's like actually like right here is where I'm feeling it the most, which is really weird. Maybe my eyes aren't used to having the bright light back into it because I've been off of it for like a fucking. But I don't know how much I can get done in an hour. I want to keep trying, so. There is a boss in there to go beat. Give it a shot. That just means that like we weren't necessarily doing anything super crazy in terms of like trying to progress the story. I almost beat this boss last time. So, I don't remember what this boss does. But I guess we're about to find out. No guesses, but I'm gonna go Armbreaker first. Let's just start raining down hellfire. We're gonna just start her off strong. Guard order for everybody. Let's see how hard this thing hits. It's not bad. Top them off. Let us do another blind arrow. Already hitting really hard. I might just swap him instead of trying to do blind arrows. Jesus, this is so much healing. It's actually almost dumb. Let us do. Is he doing this? Yeah. You're still on upper stance. Attack. Smack it, and then I think we're just gonna swap using flame. Like twice the damage, sure, we're gonna be taking some. Not enough for a full heal, but we're getting there. Still in upper stance. Guard order's about to fall. I'm try a random disease. I think that might do something. Oh, arm steel's good. I don't have to stop this, but all right. Last stance at upper. Firearms more than likely. Just keep the boss train rolling. So waiting on this. Is that right? That's yeah, upper stance. Start smacking. Start smacking. Start damage. We're in an okay position right now. Well, thankfully Sylph's auto heal kicked in and just saved our ass, because that was a lot of excess damage that didn't need to be happening. Let's see. Fire, attack, do a guard order. Most of that's gonna get healed at the end of the turn, so I don't think we gotta worry about it. Again, we're still. Oh, there's some good damage. Or it's not gonna get healed because she got frozen. That's or stunned. Guard order. I'm actually going to toss out an all heal. We are getting a little bit low, and I kind of want the extra money to come through. Oh my sweet Jesus. Well, I love Yasumi. She just occasionally will destroy someone. That backline's taking a lot of hits. I'm actually really glad I did that heal. All right, resonance blow, because that's gonna happen. You know what? Let's do force and start doing some dirty stuff. This is the time to rebuff. You know what else we can do? Yeah. That stun is annoying. Oh, I should have waited until she was rebuffed with fire. That would have done a lot. All right. That's fine though. We can deal with the fact that it wasn't like that. She's gonna you're gonna top yourself off. Yeah, it's better to top yourself off. As much as I would rather do some damage on the boss or some stuff on the boss, you need to heal yourself because if some nasty attack comes through. Concussion? Is that going to be enough to do this? Smack it Ring slash and go. Thankfully that missed. That would have been really bad if that had actually hit. Put you back into stance. Re-give everybody fire because I'm pretty sure it fell off. Oh no, it hadn't fallen off. So give everybody guard. Physical shield. More flame arrow. Good. Like, it's not a super strong hit, but I'm okay with that. Alright. I think we're getting towards the end of this, so we're definitely going to start hopefully hitting some really good stuff. Smack it. A leg seal is good. I don't think it's going to help immediately right now, but... Oh, that damage. What is sealed on you? Legs. Try for a head seal. Yeah, that's like what 4x what she normally does from the back row back there. Still a lot of healing. Oh, I thought I had one more turn of that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Back to upper stance. Smack it up, smack it up. Ooh, curse is good. Oh, guess what? We need to end this now. Well, that's not good. 2 turns on that, so we got 1 more turn before we have to do anything. Hey, look at that. Yeah, that's what we were worried about. Like, heavily worried about. Take a chunk out, get it, the ability to not hit it easily, but... Oh, yeah, Overlord. Jesus. It's not good. Alright. I kind of wish Thank you. Holy hell. Oh, I'm just under the I should have saved TP for it. That's unfortunate. Wait, his legs are already sealed? No, his head's sealed. It is protect order. Oh. Did I burn this? I don't think I burned this yet. Well, I actually made she hit that. Oh. Excellent. All right. All right. You know how we're ending this. There's only one way we can end this. That's probably just gonna be it. I was gonna say, like, the thing doesn't have that much health. I didn't even have to do my normal trick of getting in range and then use boost skills to just blast it down. That makes me feel better because now I've cleaned that up. How are you doing, Overlord? How are things? Your final blow, the last embers of the Alarane. There has got to be a way to pronounce that. That's better than what I'm saying. Alright. Oh. 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 I didn't know that's the German word for mandrake, amongst other things. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to see that you're doing good. Always good to see that happening. I was hoping to find a pronunciation on this. I don't know how loud this is going to be, so I'm going to drop this down a bunch.
Alraune.
Hello? One. I'm nowhere near enough to say that. Alraune? Close enough. Last members of the Alraune's life have been extinguished. Falls to the ground with a heavy thud. Well done. You've slain the dreadful monster. Who's it guarding back here? Is there anything it was guarding? Alright, now don't mind me, because I'm gonna finish my map. We're in kind of an okay position, everything wise. I don't think it was actually guarding anything back here. At least I don't think so, because there's nothing else back here. I think it was just kill the boss and you're good. I'm doing really good. I'm glad that I'm able to stream tonight, because I have not been able to stream for like the past week. Like beyond just like, oh hey, I happen to be raiding at the time. Let me take care of that. Now, there is one thing we have to do. Most of that is like self-implied work because I am a director for a convention out of Atlanta, Georgia by the name of MomoCon, and we're less than a month out. So this is the time where I sort of always having a watchful eye on any emails or any messages that are coming across that I need to deal with as a director. So it's not bad, it's just annoying. But I hope this works, and I hope I've still got this set up. I'm actually going to check to see if it's still set up before I do what I'm about to do. Yes. Okay. So now I remember which one's which. That's fine. Yeah, no, we're going to be fine. It's just that I have plenty of volunteers this year. I know where I need to have them. The problem that I'm running into right now is that our volunteer tracking system, in terms of say this volunteer is signing up for this shift, is having issues where the volunteers can't see the shifts to sign up for them. I don't know what's going on with that. We've asked the company that our tracking software vendor, hey, what's happening? But I don't think we've had a response yet. We have a few things that sort of kind of work, but nothing's ever been confirmed to work. So right now it's just it's going to get to the point towards the end of the week where I'm like, all right, listen, having problems with this, let me know. I will directly work with you to get your shift signed up, so you don't have to wait for the system to fix whatever problem it happens to be having. But now, this thing, you know what's about to happen. I don't know what I'm going to get out of this specifically, but I know what it's going to be.
Boss weapons!
You heard that right, folks. Boss weapons. Well, boss armor. But maybe that's good? Is that actually a really good thing? Status ailment resistance. Ooh. This armor bears a peculiar curse. It whispers encouragement to its wearer. Okay. Is anybody using... Oh, sweet baby Jesus. So this is a really good piece of armor, but the balance on it is that you can get hit by status afflictions more often. Because it is down. Yeah, that is status resistance down. It's really good. That's a really good piece of equipment. It's double anything we happen to have at the moment. So I have to think about that one. We got something from a boss. It wasn't specifically that, but we'll deal with it. Oh, you know what? I have some stuff in. Yeah, I have some stuff to get rid of. I need to keep that stuff in. It's morning. We rest until morning, which will give us all of our boosts back, all of our TPs back, all of our HPs back, everything. So we can be ready to go into the next thing. And I just made myself dizzy by doing what I was doing. That's really weird. I think it was just the back and forth with my eyes closed was just... Oh, sweet ass, you cheeky thing. This 3DS doesn't ever leave the apartment. What are you talking about? What's going on in the main dungeon? Wait, I'm confused. Where was I at? Hang on. What? Was it? Oh, I just hadn't activated this yet. Okay. As you exit the deep forest, you come across the familiar site of ancient ruins. This may be the shrine as described in the Seafarer's text. A group of guards stands watch over the entrance to keep any would-be intruders from entering.
Konnichiwa.
Ow! Brainies Guild! One guard breathes a sigh of relief as he spots your group. When we first arrived, the Seafarers were already here. Though they fell back after realizing we outnumbered them. Seems the Seafarers' elite soldiers are within the shrine. General Muller has brought his own elite reinforcement, but declaring, you know, he wouldn't let the treasure fall into Seafarers' hands. The soldier's eyes sweep across the rest of his group for 10 well-equipped soldiers. We'll protect the entrance. You explore the shrine and help General Mueller find the treasure. Guards grin with excitement, confident that the treasure's close at hand. You lead them to their duties and enter the shrine. Alright, brand new zone. Never seen the inside of this place. Labyrinth 9, Western Shrine. Step foot into the hall of a magnificent ruin. Ahead are 3 heavy doors, intended to keep intruders from entering the shrine's depths. I'm not sure what path Mueller or the Seafarers might have taken, but it seems eerily quiet. There isn't a soul here but your own. The hands never straying too far from your weapon, you set off into the winding maze of the shrine. Okay. Oh! Have you now? How's that new team going? I'm sorry. Did not mean to touch that. Wasn't too loud, I don't think, but yeah. Good to see you, dude. Last Friday, I heard a few teammates talking about a problem they couldn't figure out the cause of. Oh. It's the best kind of, it's like the best time to be figuring that kind of stuff out is like when you're doing it with your teammates. They weren't actually, they weren't kidding. There's literally just 3 doors here. How did D6 up here? I was trying to figure out a way to test why their thread was failing, in an unrelated way to the change I made. The opinions of what you talked to them about their opinions on it. Turns out another facet of the problem in my case showed them exactly what was going on. Ooh, you know, cooperative teamwork. Well, let's see what kind of enemies we have first. I'm gonna go with Arm Breaker on you. Probably fire. And then boop. It wasn't legs. Turns out that the test threads for part of our code have been broken for about 3 years, and we didn't know because the testing group weren't running them. Oh, that's actually impressive. Like, really impressive. That you, for one, that would never happen on my team or the team that I'm on right now. And I say it like that because literally the guy who's the QA for our department is in the cube next to me. If he's not running tests, I'm just gonna walk over to his cube and ask him. It's a military simulation stuff. Oh. 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 I didn't remember that actually. Yes. Actually reminds me of a thing that came up in my ethics class at Georgia Tech when I was doing my undergraduate degree. So one of the things that came up, I think one of my characters got a skill point. Was that Cole? It was. Oh, that's right. We were gonna build this up, yeah. Our team's job isn't the ones that run the test threads. It was only running related threads for a change. Make sure anything wasn't broken. Also, they are in the process of automating these manual test threads. Oh, okay. Test automation is always very interesting. Team always go left? So, I guess to get back to the thread I was talking about, my ethics teacher was like, we were having this discussion about what percent of bugs are acceptable when you're writing software. It's a simple question, right? You have to ask yourself, when I'm writing software, what should I be striving for? Is it 10% bugs? Is it 20% bug that I don't catch in my design necessarily? Is it 5%? Is it 1%? Is it less than 1%? Oh, okay, he's just dead. Yeah, because I'm just gonna do this and he's just gonna die. He's gonna explode. That's right, she has an element weapon on. I forgot. Okay, just Yasumi doing Yasumi things. You know how to automate. You knew how to automate something like these threads with Uli or robot framework, and they mentioned the testing team was using UF test, some government testing solution. There's probably something they have to say they have to be using, but oh, this is actually continuing. Hang on. I think it's like that. Oh, no, it's not. It was an interesting sort of thought experiment when we were doing this, like, idea of, well, how many bugs is enough? And it was like, okay, it was one of those arguments of like the mental exercise is designed to be a trap. It's designed to make you go, oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Why did I not think about that case? But it's because it's not an easy thing to think about. It's like, oh, hey, well, what if the software that I'm writing happens to be like software for life support machines? What's an acceptable bug rate on that? And when I say bug, I'm also talking specifically about like, well, incorrectly reported data, mismanaged data, any of that stuff. Like that. Apparently they only recently started automating this stuff like within the year. I mean, process automation or automated testing is interesting. I know that our QA guy is working on a bunch of automated tests. That is I don't even know what to call that, but it looks terrifying. I'm gonna go shock arms on this one. But I mean, even now, like the company that I work for, at least I'm thinking about testing automation. The company that I work for has, we have a very large suite of tests, of like system test integration. Yeah. And that was like, I think part of the thing that he decided to come up with, like, it's not necessarily just about like, you should be striving for as little bugs as possible, but there are cases where you need to be cognizant of the idea that if you are sloppy with your coding, it could cause some nasty consequences. What were you things actually weak to? Oh, slashing and fire. Perfect. Of course they're blinding the front row. What assholes. How do you feel about passing null values? As in, you're literally just passing null around? I mean, I get... Oh, no. This is going to be a pain, isn't it? Alright, well, let's see how long it takes me to actually... Don't worry. I haven't said anything amazing in a while. I have quotes on there. There are some stuff, but not everything. But, I don't know. Raw null, I don't even think it's necessarily that big of a problem. It kind of depends on, like, what do you like, I guess it's partially a, why are you passing a raw null? And, like, it's, oh, hi. Yeah, I think a lot of it for me comes down to, why are you passing a roll null in and what are you getting out of it? Ward chime, okay. Repels. Wait, that was it? Hang on, did I miss something? Oh, okay, so this path is just the dead end path. All right, that's fine. To walk around. I'm asking because I like the Java optional system. It reminds me that what you are getting can be unsafe. Wait, how did what? I looked away from where I was walking and somehow got into a place on the map I didn't think I was going to get to. I think optionals is good. I think they're starting to get into like futures and everything now, which is another really good thing to sort of be exploring. We are specifically trying to blind his ass. Especially on the off chance that God, that was with a blind. That's brutal. Yeah, but the newish implementation of the software is much older than that, and in many places we're expected to throw nulls around. I think we've just been getting into using like, well, I mean, there's already some places where it's being used in the code base. It's just places that I haven't been using them in. Ooh. Oh. That's fine. We're getting some bit of exploration down here done. Oh. Something reflective in the bushes ahead catches your eye, but it's gone as quickly as it appeared. Nevertheless, your interest is piqued. Honestly, I think I'm tired enough that I don't remember exactly what I said it and what I was starting to go into. I don't remember if it was the futures thing, if it was that or not, but that's sort of what it reminds me of what I was talking about, I think. If you want to find out what it was, you'll have to make your way to the hedge. Yeah, sure. Your curious nature entices you to find out what it was that caught your eye. Slowly push through the shrubbery and find the leaves moist to the touch. But you find nothing at the spot you saw from the trail. Was it just a trick of the light? Just as you're about to turn back, you notice a long line of ants on the ground, steadily marching deeper into the hedge. The ants find something inside? Maybe you'll discover something useful if you follow the line. As you inch further into the shrubs, the distinct smell of blood overwhelms your senses. Well, that's like not good. Futures, promises, optionals are all Java's attempts at doing the monad pattern. Yeah. We don't use futures terribly much everywhere, and I think that part of that is just because like the code base that I'm working with is a lot of old code, and we're in the process of trying to rip out a lot of the old code and sort of update it and everything, but you can only do so much with old code. Now, my buddy of mine who does a lot of Scala development, ooh, he is futures, promises, it's everywhere. It's just all splattered about everywhere. So you press on and soon come upon a gruesome sight. The snake in the middle of dining on a bloody bird. See streaks of blood and pieces of flesh smeared across the rocks as a result of the bird's desperate attempt to escape the attack. The snake methodically consumes the bird whole. The ants swarm around the small bits of meat and carry it away down the line. Search at it in vain, and is bound to happen at times like this in a sprawling and unpredictable labyrinth. Just take the image of the gory scene from your mind and make your way back to the trail. Experience! Woo! Free experience. Alright. It's a little weird, but alright. That door doesn't look ominous at all. Wait, what? Huh? Well, team left was wrong. I also haven't been looking for shortcuts, so I have no idea what they look like in this labyrinth. Remember when I said I didn't know what they looked like? Well, guess what I found what they look like. Completable futures are actually great for setting up a callback. Yeah. Now I know we've done funny enough, that's actually a large chunk of what I'm redoing right now is all of the guava stuff, which that's definitely things that they implemented that we are trying to update because I'll give you this. We're decently far behind Guava in terms of its current implementation. And if you're asking, well, what's decently far, it's like, all right, so we're Guava current The most recent guava patch is guava 27. We're on like 18. Well, I wanna toss a heal out over here. And the other reason even mentioning guavas because they just did an update to their like completable future stuff in some of these updates where they're like, oh, we're deprecating methods. Well, I think we've got everything down there explored. We have a shortcut that we can, you know, eventually get to, but Team Left was wrong. We got blindsided. Do we want to actually arm break these? I think it's leg breaks on these guys. Wait. Oh, okay, the backline one is just dead. When you're ambushed, she doesn't go into stance? Really? How have I never noticed this? Oh, in the back, just but Guava. Guava. We work in Java, but we use Guava libraries to do stuff. So I would say if you've ever used any Java and you've ever used like any libraries where it's like, okay, you want to do some operations on string objects, then you could do strings dot something. That's all Guava. All right. It's getting late and I want to try to end on a decent time. So we're gonna sell all of our shit. See what we get. New sword, new fist, new katana. Oh god, we got a bunch of stuff. You wouldn't use it, you wouldn't use it, you could use it, and it's actually not a bad upgrade. 10 attack up, I just lose some defense. Think about it. I'd have to rank that up before it would be good, and I also again lose some defense. Again, I'd have to rank that up. It would be nice because she's gonna gain some defense. Could be good. And then armor we got. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Upgrade, upgrade. I can really only buy 2 of them at the moment. I should buy them. I think we're gonna buy them for our frontline friends. By the way, I want you to notice this. I had like 50k when I started. I am just absolutely murdered my money. But that's the way the economy in this game works, and I love every minute of it. Because this is one of the greatest things that I think they did so well in this game. We also sleep for a full day whenever we come back, because that lets us get any gathering points we found to recycle. That girl absolutely wants every penny we have. Why is the map data taking so much longer to save recently? I don't like that it's doing that. But Either way. I think she actually has an abacus either in her like on her person at the time or something else. I don't know. Either way, yeah, she wants a lot of money. But like Etrian Odyssey's always done this. It's like by the time you're getting towards the end of a dungeon, you'll have sold a lot of stuff and you'll have a lot of money banked up. And then as soon as you start getting items from the next labyrinth up in terms of progression, suddenly that money just evaporates and you just don't have a lot of it left. All right. So here's what's happening. That's gonna be it for me tonight. I want to thank y'all for hanging out because I mean, oh my god, it's a freaking game. I love this game, and I think I've got some broken shit that I've added to my characters. The fact that Nadia, when she uses Airblade, can, you know, occasionally pierce through to the back line, or she can just trigger twice. Yeah, I'm about to head to bed myself, but I gotta write a couple emails before I go to sleep. So, but thank y'all for hanging out with me. You guys have all been awesome. If you're new here and you want to come back, the easiest way to know is hit the follow button up there, like right above my name. That'll let you know when I'm live. You can hit the bell if you want notifications for when I'm going live. You can also follow me on Twitter. I have that in my info section. That link, I'm always trying to tweet out right before I go live, so you'll know that that's there if you need it. And thank you, Bunny, for stopping in. Yeah, no, I actually at some point was gonna stop and refill this thing with water, but it's got probably like about that much water left in it, so I'm good for a little bit. I'll probably refill it before the night though. It's so nice to have like the fact that I can put ice and water in this thing, and in the morning I will still have ice and water in it, and the ice basically just almost takes a crazy long time to melt. But I should be back on Thursday. I will probably be doing the same thing I did today, is we'll do our raid night, and then as soon as the raid night's done, I'll swap over to Etrian Odyssey. And here's the nice thing about now, I've already done my Mythic plus 10 in WoW for the week, so I don't have to stay on after the raid's done. I could just go straight to this. And then the plan at the moment, unless something weird happens, is Friday night I'm gonna stream more, Saturday night I'm gonna stream more, and then Sunday afternoon I'm gonna stream more to be able to catch up because I'm behind. Because here's the thing, I would love if I could get through this game before Persona Q2 comes out. Because if you don't know what Persona Q2 is, it's Etrian Odyssey Nexus, but with Persona. And that's all you need to know. So hopefully we can get that to the point where I'm not waiting too long after it comes out to play it. But either way, I'm gonna go and get out of here. You guys have all been awesome. But before I head out, I need one kindness from each and every one of you. You should have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, whatever happens to be wherever you are at. And I will see you guys Thursday for some more raiding and then more Etrian Odyssey Nexus afterwards. All right. Later.